Hello, my name is Kira. I am a ballet dancer from Germany and today I want to show you my pointe shoes, or rather my journey to finding the perfect pointe shoe. Nochmal ganz kurz, falls ihr das Video in Deutsch angucken wollt, dann könnt ihr hier draufklicken und das Video in Deutsch sehen. Just a short comment for my German viewers, you can find this video in German right here. Because that has always been a problem with my shoes. I've got really tiny but really broad feet, so that's kind of a problem with pointe shoes. My first pair of pointe shoes were the Amelie Soft from the brand Bloch, or as we Germans say, Bloch. So the first thing that I realize when I look at these shoes, and which also surprises me, is the size, because this is a size 4XX. And nowadays when I order a pair of Blochs, I order the size 3.5 or 3.5, whatever, and the width is 3X. So one width broader than this one, but one size smaller. And this also makes sense because the main problem with this pair of pointe shoes is that it is too narrow. So one telltale sign for having a shoe that is too narrow is that it twists, so that you can see on your heel, if the heel does not sit directly on the sole of the shoe, if it twists and so it just like is halfway off or totally off, then this means that the box, so the hard thing at the front of the shoe, is too narrow. This was the case with the Bloch Amelie Soft, and so I decided to buy a new pair of pointe shoes. Yes. I have to say maybe shortly now that I had a habit of ordering pointe shoes online off eBay because sometimes they're really cheap, like, I don't know, 15 euros or dollars or whatever the currency is where you are, and sometimes they fit, like in this case here, these Gainer Mindens, but often they didn't fit, and these are these two here. I will show them to you at the end, because I think it's quite interesting to see shoes that really don't fit. But now to the Gainer Mindens. In case you don't know them, Gainer Mindens are a kind of special brand. They use a different kind of technology for their soles. So the important thing here is that the sole is already kind of bent, and you don't have to break in Gainer Mindens. So if you order them and they come in the box and you pull them out, you should not do anything with them to break them in. You basically just should wear them and dance, because you do not need to break them in. The science behind this shoe really is that the material of the sole is so special that it is already formed the way it is. So this has got the advantage that it lasts longer, but also the disadvantage that you can't really do much about the sole. And this is the thing that was disturbing or was not good with this shoe, because the demi-pointe is really, I mean, I can try to do this with my hand, and you can see it is really hard to reach the pronounced demi-pointe. And I don't know, I couldn't cope with that. I don't know. I mean, standing on pointe is really comfortable, or taking photos, excellent. But going on pointe, I don't know. Maybe I should have selected a sole that is much weaker or much softer, but I don't know. Anyways, I switched back to normal pointe shoes. So here I've got the Bloch European Balance. They're not entirely normal because they've got some kind of TMT or thermomorph technology, which makes the breaking in of the shoe a little bit easier, because you can apply some heat and then bend them in the right way, put them in the fridge and then wait, and then they are done. But well, otherwise I didn't really realize another difference to normal pointe shoes. The thing which I didn't like about these pointe shoes, although I danced in them for quite a while, is that if I do a high demi-pointe, so really pronounced and articulated demi-pointe, it kind of cuts into the arch of my foot. So especially here, the part where the little where this drawstring comes out, I don't know, it really, when I go to demi-pointe, it really just cuts into my foot. And well, the time where I didn't work so well through my feet, so where my demi-pointe wasn't that high, was totally fine, but now I began to work better, and then I realized that these shoes are not my pointe shoes. So what are my pointe shoes now? These are these two. So you can see those are not prepared. Those are prepared, but I never got the chance to dance in them during a dance class because of Corona, and we are not allowed to go to the studio at the moment. I think you know the drill. But what is different, and what I hope is now better compared to the European Balance here, is that the box, first of all, is a little bit more V-shaped. So it is a little bit narrower here where the toes are. I was a little bit doubtful about the shape, if that really fits my quirky feet, because I've got really broad feet. But I tried them on and it was surprisingly comfortable, so it has to be seen after hours of dancing if I still find that comfortable or not. But the main part that is different to the European Balance is that there is a little, well, V-shaped cut where the foot should go, and the box is a little bit smaller so that it leaves enough space for my feet, except especially during demi-pointe, so that it doesn't cut into my foot anymore, which makes it so much more comfortable when working through the feet. And these are not blocks. These are Merlet Belle, so the brand is Merlet, the model is called Belle, and the sizing is 14D, which is, I guess, D stands for broad and 14 is my size. And basically the shape is identical to the block Heritage. I forgot again, Jesus Christ, these are the block Heritage. I forgot that in the last video too, never mind. So these basically have the same shape as the block Heritage, as the shoe before, but they are a little bit more V-shaped in the box. At least I've got the feeling, I'm not sure. Let's see in practice. They've got a little leather thing at the front of the platform here. I don't know, I've never had that, but I find it, I don't know, I hope that the shoe lasts longer. And it hasn't got a drawstring, it just has got some kind of elastic sewn around the hole for the foot, so it doesn't have got some kind of string that you have to tie into a knot or into a bow. That, I don't know, I imagine that this is a little bit more practical because you don't have got this extra string hanging around, but let's see. Now the 2 pointe shoes that I definitely can't dance in, these two, I just want to show them because it's kind of funny. These are Sanchas. The model is called Partenaire, size 5X, and they definitely are too narrow. So I guess X also stands for either narrow or normal width, but that definitely is too narrow for me. You can see the twisting again, and that the you can just see that this pointe shoe is not the right pointe shoe for me. The other one that is really bad is from Grishko. So Grishko is also made in Russia, and I guess they are kind of known for being narrow and being very V-shaped in the box, so maybe I should have known beforehand. These are Maya 1, so the model is called Maya 1. It already is the broadest width, but as you can see there's again this twisting and it just doesn't fit at all. So yes. These are my pointe shoes. This was my journey towards finding a pair of pointe shoes that fits my feet. I'm now stuck with Block Heritage and Merle Bell, which I have to prepare. I'm not sure, I'm usually a German channel. I'm not sure if I will definitely upload a video, but maybe it is in German, let's see. I'm also on Patreon if you want to be my sponsor and give me a little bit of money so I can pursue my passion. You can just click here and then you find the Patreon page and you can choose your donation, your monthly donation. But now we're at the end of this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a nice evening or nice day whenever you're watching this. And I hope we also see each other in my next video, which probably is German. But maybe I'm doing more English videos soon. If you want that, please write this in the comments so I can do more videos in English. Bye!